Hello, and welcome to another Let's Play. Me, GamerWolfSix of Shards. Before we start, if you're interested in playing this game, you can get it for free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the newest version earlier, then you can go to Patreon, where it's $5 a month. So, in the last Let's Play, we were kind of wandering the halls, and sat down to do some narration, or because we do the narration, Scribbles was doing it, and saw a mysterious figure outside the window looking at us, at which point we blinked, and it disappeared. It looked pretty much like this person, because it is this person, I guess. And then while we were talking to ourselves out loud, a little dog boy came, around, stared at us, and we're like, hey, and then they backed off, and then proceeded to run, which we did the same thing of chasing after him until he lost us. So then we went to the bathroom, went to pee, and then either this person's really tall, levitating, or standing on the toilet. So yeah, caught with wiener in hand, and somebody perving or something. Reset face. And figure what this Mr. Wee. The what? Hi. 1 second, please. You finish your business in the next moments and zip your pants back up while looking at the stranger in the eye holes. Okay, I'm ready. Ah! Wait, that's the female's bathroom. Ah! You push the door open, slamming it hard in the process. Print screen. I don't know what you want, but you better stay away from me, freak. Do you just have chase sequence music up already in this noggin of yours? It's automatic. Fuck me. Shut up and narrate. Leaving out the fact that you just used the women's bathroom. Okay. Damn it. Why is it blue? It's surely just a coincidence that the anonymous, creepy person keeps appearing in and out of your field of vision, even when you're basically when there's zero people around. You pick at a random direction and run, finally realizing the dog must have fell earlier, or how it fell earlier. Scribbles, is he chasing? I don't know. I see what you see. Without taking the risk of turning around, you decide to take the safe route and use some spells. Wait, use spells? Also, can't he sense stuff? Speed enhancement, speed enhancement, speed enhancement. Don't overdo it, idiot. It won't matter how fast you are if you drain all of your magic and can't run. The foolish feline stops pumping himself with more spells, but does not stop accelerating. Oh god, I think I messed up. You zooms through the hallway, now looking very different from the one a minute ago. Just stop raising your legs so far up and start to slow down. French great. He listens to the demon's advice to some extent, starting to lose some speed. Although the door that starts to open in front of him has something to say about his race. Well, Ethereum, in that case, I'll simply wish you good luck. You try to dodge the incoming obstacle, and the figures walking out. Successfully so at first, but the sudden movement makes you stumble clumsily. The ground comes closer to your snout as your light flashes before your eyes, although, for some reason, most of it is obscured and fogged. Obscured and fogged? Oops, got you. One of the people coming out catches you in their arms, a pair of big, meaty pecks meet in your face instead of the foretold ground. The impact, although minimalized, still had both of you fall on the ground, just with more dignity. There, you got your big man to sit on top of you and pin you down. Destiny seems in your favor. Is he pinning us down, or... I thought we were on top of him. Ooh. Almost got ourselves another infirmary patient in a coma. Another? Wouldn't want another Monty incident. You take a second to regain your senses from the adrenaline before looking up at the horse above you, turning red. Then, blushing even more, seeing the amused but confused line behind him. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm just... thanks to you. I am just... I am thanks to you. Sorry, I swear I can read. It was just only so many small words. He offers you a hand and lifts you up with ease, dusting his hands and clothes off. What a surprise, Cody. I thought I'd be the one to find you first. At least the circumstances weren't that different from my imagination, right into my arms. His flirty words fly past your head as the headmaster takes a stand. Why were you in such a hurry? You think for a moment, realizing that perhaps you exaggerated your reaction to the strange person from earlier, just like the dog did to you, so it's better to find an excuse for now. Long story, I was just testing a new spell. Got a bit out of control, that's all. You sighed on a half-truth, something that leaves the lion satisfied and keeps your consciousness clean. Conscious? Never mind. It's always nice to see a student actively trying to improve, but perhaps you should do it outside next time. Will do, sir. So, you didn't come here for any specific reason, mind? He sounds disappointed, but is hiding it very well. I couldn't say. I'm not sure I am. Oh, my apologies. You're running at Olympic speeds just now, after all. You'd think it'd be faster than that because, you know, magic. But on the other hand, it's like he's not particularly physically active. This is the Summoner's Shard meeting room. Well, the one next to it over is. This is more of an office for me and the leader. Ah, I see. This falls in line with my plans, actually. If you don't mind me asking, what is your business here, Mr. Argus? We're asking the headmaster what he's doing here? Right, I was asking the same thing. You'd think the headmaster would be busier in his office on such an important day. He lets out a light chuckle and a smirk, looking at the headmaster. No, that's not what I'm implying. I just don't want to interrupt whatever is going on. But it looks like there's a bit of tension, so I suppose I'll be on my way. The lion stops me with a raised paw, unaffected by the horse's words. Please, no need to. I was just leaving. It's true, I'm a very busy man these days, but if I can't make some time for my students, what am I good for? After all, there is a new leader in town that needs to be greeted, shown around, consulted, and perhaps even studied. Like, leader of a shard, I guess? I need to know everything that happens around, for my own good, for your own good, of course. Plus, it would be very impolite not to greet such an important arrival, especially since I didn't even have much to say in approving. Yes, well, as I told you at least twice already, he's not here yet. And no, I do not have an estimated time either. He needs time to settle. It is a completely foreign place, after all. I'm guessing he's meaning the headmasters of the Summoner Shard? The hint of rudeness in his voice persists, but the lion keeps his gaze on you, uninterrupted. How very well you've made it clear. And before I forget, I do have another reason for being here. I was hoping you'd show up at one of the Shards' headquarters, as the defenders like to call them. Heh. Why so? Or heh. Aren't you missing anything? Perhaps something a bit heavy on wheels? Sounds like a car. I don't think I own a car. Oh, my luggage. I was just thinking about it 10 minutes ago. I left it in that one room. I was gonna go get it, but I was distracted. I'll go there now. Don't bother, that room is closed for the day. Then, what should I... Don't worry, we didn't just lock your belongings inside. They're in my office. You can come by and pick them whenever you like. That's a relief. I'm surprised Dalian didn't jump to the rescue first. He loves finding the owners of lost and found victims. Of course he volunteered, But that's nonsense. A leader should not concern themselves with something like this. Besides, I'm going to be working late most days, so Cody can come by whenever. And if somehow I'm not around, my secretary will let you in. She's already up to date on the situation. And so, the leopard got what he desired most, a dominant boyfriend 3 times his size. He's really going above and beyond to make you feel good. I'm pretty sure you call this dick sucking, or dick riding, or both. Technically, you just had sex. Congrats. What? Also, I need to reset my face again, I think. And check time? Okay, cool. Because every now and then, like, my guy just goes slowly to one side or something. Ooh. Also, give me a sec. Yeah, to make a sound. Coffee. Your mental gymnastics are a bit too complicated for me, but I kind of wish they were true. Of course you do. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. And sorry for the trouble. I wonder if the main character can woo the headmaster. Now, there has to be a bad guy in this game. Granted, it's still chapter 1. I kind of feel like it could be headmaster here, or it could be horse guy here. You know? Because even though our interaction with him was like the one scene in the club when we picked Dallin's route, and the horse guy here, I don't know. He seems pretty interested in the main character. Just saying. Sorry for the trouble. If I can come whenever, you don't mind if I pop in a bit later? I have some stuff I need to deal with now. Of course. Don't want to stand in between a first year and his new experiences at the academy. Carry on, boys. I'll see you both later. The lion walks away, hands behind his back, tail wagging, hardly containing his happiness. He's in a good mood. Or at least in a better mood than we found him in. Thanks for saving me, Cody. If you weren't here, he probably would have made me conjure the new leader into existence with my mind just for him. You don't pay much attention to the horse's words, feeling your body begin to tremble and sweat start dripping. Hey, you don't look too well. Did Headmaster make you that anxious? Ethereum, I have a problem. What is the problem about? Seems like you're about to spill the secret anyway. The curiosity and weirdness of the situation is simply too much for you to bear. There's a person, or something, or a thing, or a ghost, that wears all black and a mask. A scary mask. That seems like a typo. Also, I'm not sure about all the words going off the screen. And it seems to be following me, and even chasing me. It looked at me. Chased me, it looked at me. I saw the baby, and the baby looked at me. The baby looked at you? At me through the window, then found me in the hallway, then spied on me in the bathroom. It might just be a random perverted weirdo, but it might be something more, and told myself I wouldn't tell anyone, but maybe I can't tell if there's more words. Did it find us in the hallway? He grabs your head gently but firmly between his palms, looking at you with a smile. Huh? Shh. It's alright. I'm sure that, just like he said, is just a weird person that doesn't know their actions creep people out. It happens. Your mind goes blank to the dog. Back to the dog, running for his life from the demon talking psychopath. Or if it's not, I'll just take care of you. No mysterious figure is gonna hurt you on my watch. Like a spell, his kind, reassuring words instantly calm you down. Or it might be the fact that he's only inches away from your face, whispering while holding you still. Unashamed slut. I bet you're faking being embarrassed in the bathroom. I want to sign your shard. ... The man was too stunned to speak. I don't know why he's so stunned. Maybe it's because it's like, oh, good, great, I wanted this. Rightfully so, since your foreignness could scare a stone troll. Are you? Are you saying that because my seduction attempts already worked? No, I actually made my mind a long time. Wait, what? Are you trying to seduce me? Been trying from the moment I laid eyes on you. Heh, thanks for noticing at least. Sorry, I just don't like to jump to conclusions. That is understandable. I also don't like scamming people into joining my shard, unlike a certain cat. So if you're only doing it for me, I'll let you know it's not necessary. You've already impressed me enough. It's really not my only motive. As I was gonna say, I decided a long time ago. I was just wondering if any other options might be better, but in the end, it's settled. Like, also, here's the thing, it's not just the horse guy. When I first played this game, I didn't know how everything worked, and I was like, well, the summoner shard sounds good. I mean, being able to summon, I assume, creatures to fight for you or something like that. I don't know. I've always liked that thing where it's like, I'm a necromancer or summoner and I summon things to fight for me and stuff like that. Like, Defender Shard was going to be the last one I was going to pick, but then it turned out to be Dalian, so it was like, yeah, you know, check time. Okay, cool. Reset face. Well then, in that case, his usual bedroom eyes, you're so fond of returning together with his flirtatious voice. It is kind of hardware. Follow me then. He holds the door open for you and lets you in first with a light bow and hand gesture, then closes behind. The room is spacious for an office, slightly smaller than the high school classroom, with a desk in the middle, on top of which stands a modern, expensive-looking computer and many cabinets all around the room, as well as soft chairs around a small coffee table. To the side is another door with multiple locks on it. If this is Theron's office, you assume that must be the leader's. Unfortunately, you have no business there for now. This is the only official leader and vice leader offices that are not directly connected to the Shards meeting room. Did you know that? No, I haven't seen any of the other rooms yet. Why is that? The meeting room is the only place on campus where people can use summons freely outside of classes. And we're not connected. So it tends to get a bit noisy at times, even noisier than the Slayer's place. Interesting. I'd love to meet my new shard mates soon too, but as I remember, you need to be a member or else they'll get mad, right? Also, it is kind of weird now that I think about it. I don't think we've officially joined the Defender's Shard in Dalin's route. Where'd you hear that? The internet? Something like that. Heh, well, that sure is true for the Defenders. They're a bit stuck up, to say the least. You can enter freely anywhere else. Huh? Good to know. I'll need to do that later. As for being a new member, he boots up his computer and starts typing and clicking away. I can make you a member right this moment. Nice. But for any benefits, since you're a recommend student, you'll need to wait for the leader to come by. Sorry. What kind of benefits? For a second I thought the music, it was like gonna go and the music changed. The lunch and dinner cards have a daily cash limit for the regular students, but you get an unlimited card. It doesn't make much of a difference, but it's something. So recommended students get unlimited food? Still no breakfast coverage, for some reason. Why? Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I understand, although, where's the new leader? He's new and foreign. His flight got cancelled, so he'll be here in another day. Some other day. Hopefully before the test starts. You'd think they would be able to just, I don't know, get somebody to teleport him? Because it's a magic school. Though maybe the barrier stops that? I don't know. Though he isn't a magic... He's a summoner, but not a magic person, so yeah. But you can get someone else, right? I was keeping my fingers crossed for this evening, but I'm not sure it will happen. How come you're not the leader? Sorry, I'd hope that wouldn't be rude to ask. I just never heard of a new student to become leader. Well, he's not a first year, if that's what your concern is. He's a transfer student in his 4th year. Sorry, before you continue, what's your last name again? Just to make sure I don't misremember. I was more struck by your other qualities to pay attention to that. My last name is... White. Ah, of course. Can't believe I almost forgot such a beautiful name, he says, lying through his teeth. Hey! Now, as for why I'm not the leader, it's simple. I don't want to be. Why not? I thought everyone would be fighting over such a position. I've only been in this country for a couple of years. I'm focusing on other, more personal things at the moment, like getting laid. He looks at you with a slight smirk. After a moment of sexual tension between two mammals, a ping sound breaks the atmosphere, and he gets up from the computer. And we're done. Welcome to the Shard. He opens up a drawer and hands you a summoner pin, which you immediately check into your backpack because the blue does not match your overall aesthetic. I guess his is on the bag. Hey, I gotta respect fashion at least to some extent. Thanks. So, what now? You could accompany me on a little walk to pass the time if there's nothing else. I mean, more like, in general, with the Shard. Are there any meetings in the near future? Any information I need to know? Oh, about that. Any information you will need is on the pamphlet that I gave you earlier. But for today, you don't have to worry. You have the day off, just like everyone else. Right, I completely forgot about that thing. Of course, I could always help. Ding ding. The horse lets out a sigh of suppressed exacerbation that fades as he reads the name on the phone screen. Excuse me for a sec. This is important. It's fine. I'll just... Before you can fully turn around, he's already in front of you, power walking towards the door. He opens it fast, smiles at you, and closes it quickly behind. Leave for a second. Guess I'm staying here. Who do you think called him Scribbles? How should I know? You don't have to know. It's a game. I guess someone makes up a story. You want me to lie? I want you to have fun. I doubt that would count as a lie. Like this, I think it could be his partner. That thought made you sad just now. I can feel it. Why would you want it to be true? I don't want it to, but all the hints until now just show that he's most likely single. So I'm just making up a story. The crazier, the better. I think it is. His his parental figure? Heh, nice. See, doesn't count as lie, unless you're already dead. Are you? Not yet. But, you know what? Let's go somewhere. What do you mean by somewhere? You know, just leave these love interests alone and hang out. Explore the campus. Fuck a dude. I don't know. Fun stuff. Like your made-up stories. I'm not hating your ideas, but where is it coming from? What about Therium? He seems busy. I mean, without a leader, he has a lot of stuff to do on his own. You wouldn't want to inconvenience him, right? Okay, it feels like Scribbles seems to be a bit uncomfortable for some reason. You're not wrong. I didn't want to bother Dalian, Tate, or Aiden because they seem busy, but compared to Therium, they probably have less problems to deal with, except for Dalian. Plus, he's hookup material, not boyfriend. You should keep looking. You have some strong opinions over there. What's the occasion? Well, you joined the Shard I wanted. You already proved to at least try to honor our deal. So I thought I should, you know, look after this body that we share. Aw, that's sweet of you. Don't start again. I'm doing this just for the sake of fairness. Even so, I like Therium. His flirty attitude towards me changed as soon as he realized I might be genuinely interested in him, to a more respectful one. It should be a shame to leave him hanging. You do as you wish. I can't force you into anything. I'm merely giving suggestions. Now, go to his computer and search for the most grotesque porn imaginable. Welcome back. He won't demon. Come on. Until it comes back, it'll be a good prank. Or better yet, break into that other office. Too late. As if summoned by my prank idea, the door opened with a confident, smiling horse stepping in, seeing you rooted into the exact same place he left you in. Sorry, I forgot to say, you can sit down wherever you want. Where are we sitting? Oops, I got lost in thought. It happens to me more than I can count. But good news, the new leader called. He's in town, just needs a while to get settled in. Apparently, he tried to get some directions from other students, but wasn't too lucky. Of course, this place is like a ghost town right now. Everyone else must be exploring the dorms, or the town itself. They'll spend more than enough time inside this building when the time comes. When do I get to meet him? In the evening. He'll be expecting you around 6 p.m. in the same office. Is that when I'll get my food card? Oop, double click somehow. Most likely. Hope the lunch ladies have charge for my cash then? Change for my cash? Oh, please, I can't let you waste your money over an administrative mistake. It's my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't possibly. The man was lying. He could, and wished, in fact, for somebody else to buy him things. For such was his god-forsaken kink? Ah, the main character. I mean, come on. What can I say? I like to feel wanted and taken care of. And to be like that. Anyways, I insist. Besides, didn't you say there was some kind of cloaked creep following you around? I'm glad to protect that pretty face from anyone. I almost forgot about that. Might need the protection. Ooh. Should I hang out with him or spare the trouble of a nosy snow leopard drooling over him the whole day? I feel like, even though it might be a bit premature, we might, call it. Though I feel like we could pick this. It's also kind of good to have that, so like, yeah, if I was, though I guess I could always just click the skip button, restart and click the skip button. But yeah, we're going to accept his invitation for food, but it was like, why do I feel like I have no other choice? Is this like, hey, date him maybe? But it's like, well, he's going to give us food anyway, but we're going to be like, yeah, we're not going to be with him. You know? But anyways, that's going to be the end of this Let's Play. So I'd like to thank you all for watching. So please comment, guys, like, comments, if you like, dislike, tips as always. If you like my YouTube and likes it grow, then please like, subscribe, and check out the videos that grow. And please remember to spay your family and control the pet population. Just kinda want to see what gallery stuff we unlocked. There I am. Okay, just that one. Hyena. We got Tate's thing. Though it's kind of weird that it's in Tate, but, you get it from Dallin. I keep on saying Dalian, but it's Dallin. Aiden. There, yeah. My wolf husband, though. I mean, I like him a lot. He's sweet. I want this in my life. But, yeah, that's going... Sorry, I was thinking of, guys. That's gonna be the end of this Let's Play. I mean, guys, like, comments, I already said this. Tips, tricks, otherwise, if you like me, cheap. If you want to play a skate. Ooh. Alright. I mean... It's not safe for work, but it is an NSFW, So, yeah. And if you want to play this game, it's available free on itch.io. But if you want to support the people that make this game and or get the news version earlier, then you can go to the Patreon. Sorry. Really got and $5 a month. And until next time, let's say me, GamerWolfSix of Shards. A game where we've for once joined a group. It is kind of funny that in Dallin's route, the only time we've interacted with Nightkin? Except for Scribbles, is that one guy that tried to attack us and do terrible things. Maybe there'll be more in Therm's route. It is kind of weird that, in Shards is in shoots, the attacker, defender, sorcerer, but not the other guy. Interesting. Maybe they'll change it. Anyways, thanks and see ya.